I'm kind of curious why I'm here today. I was pretty sure I served my sentence out.
And you never showed up for the sentence. You never got sentenced. I
When I
told
was
you in
released.
the courtroom what the day was
But
to
I
be
didn't have
here.
a physical, I physically did not have a sheet that said I needed to return to the court. And I'm supposedly on the FBI list. Who knows why, but
I'm not very happy with you. You blew off your sentencing date. You never called your lawyer. And I'm going to decide at that time whether to let you out on Tuesday or give you the balance of 93 days in jail. So you might want to work on your attitude a little bit.
All right, everyone, today we're looking at a disrespectful driver who identifies as a sovereign citizen going head-to-head with a firm, no-nonsense judge. She outright missed her scheduled sentencing date, and now that she is in custody, she has to deal with the consequences. Do you think she will finally take responsibility for her actions, or will she continue making the situation worse for herself? Let's take a closer look and see how the judge responds to her behavior after she failed to appear in court.
A bench warrant arraignment in the matter of People versus Amanda Marion Jewell. Is that you?
yes, it is.
I'm Judge Middleton. I'm here at the
Hi,
courthouse.
Mr. Middleton.
Your attorney.
I'm here today.
What's that?
I'm kind of curious why I'm here today. I was pretty sure I served my sentence out.
You never showed up for the
2022.
sentence.
I was pretty sure I was released and I served my entire sentence for the entire in 2022.
That might have been in front of Judge Stutzman, but
No,
in this case,
it was in
file
front of you.
212545.
You were the judge in the case.
All right. Well, in this case, you're charged with illegal entry.
Here, correct?
Yes. And the matter was set for sentencing
I thought I'd already served my sentence.
on August 31st.
I thought that's when I got out. 2022. I was here for like 60 days.
Let's go through the history of this. Ms. Casey Strong is here with us from the public defender staff. And I asked her to come in. All right, let's go back. On December 21st, you allegedly illegally entered
so in 2022, I was picked up and served the rest of the sentence.
Just wait. I'm going through this.
Okay.
And you got arrested and posted a bond in January of 2022.
Yep.
Attorney Timothy George was appointed to represent you, but he had a conflict, and the attorney then became Rhonda Ives. On July 13th of 2022, you got arrested for failing to appear, and you pled not guilty again. So I set the matter for an attorney pretrial for August 5th of 2022. You pled guilty to the charge on August 5th. So you trespassed on the house that Jamison Norman owned and allegedly trashed the place. You were in jail for 25 days. I gave you a PR bond and set the matter for sentencing for September 12th, which you promptly never appeared again whatsoever. So your bluster this morning is wasted. You were in jail for 25 days. You entered a plea. I let you out of jail, and you never showed up for the sentence. You never got sentenced.
I never got any notice to appear.
The classic excuse, "You never told me to show up to the sentencing." Like, really, do we forget to send the memo, or was it just too much trouble to show up? According to the Bureau of Justice statistics, nearly 30% of people who fail to appear for their court dates end up with additional charges, and it can add up to 1 to 2 years of their sentence. And get this, another study shows that 70% of defendants who skipped Sentencing end up facing harsher sentences usually because they think they can dodge the consequences, so you're not showing up is pretty much digging yourself into a deeper hole. This lady's about to find out why you never disrespect the judge to his face. I mean, judges can hit you with contempt charges, so I don't think this judge is going to hold back, especially with the way she's been acting so far.
I told
when I
you in the
left.
courtroom.
When
I may have
left,
even
I
given you
never got
something.
a-
I told you
a
the matter was
physical-
set for sentencing on September 12th of 2022. I asked for victim input and a police report. Miss Norman was watching this house for her grandmother and contended that you or others trashed the place. So I set the matter for sentencing. I let you out of jail and you paid me back by never showing up again.
I don't remember ever getting a notice to appear after.
I
when I
told
was
you in
released.
the courtroom what the day was
But
to
I
be
didn't have
here.
I physically did not have a sheet that said I needed to return to the court.
Well, we sent it, which is the address that you gave me in the courtroom.
Well,
That was mailed to
I'm
that
sure
address
that
on
address
August
is no
31st.
longer, I cannot receive mail there. The house has been condemned.
So
I cannot receive-
on that day, your lawyer tried to call you several times, had no contact with you since you got out of jail. And the complainant was present and ready to give information about your case.
Well, the complainant was in the parking lot when I left the jail that day and threatened my life.
All right.
Norma
Well,
is her name?
no. Her name is
The
Jameson.
the woman that was watching the residence was in the parking lot that day when I left and threatened my life.
Okay. So
And I didn't
anyway,
have a
you
phone
never
or
called
anything
your
to
lawyer.
call, so
Your lawyer was unable to reach you and you never showed up. So how did you get arrested last night?
I didn't get arrested last night. I was arrested on Sunday.
Where is that? So Sunday would have been February 10th, Super Bowl Sunday. How did you come to get arrested?
On my property.
Did they arrest you for something else or did they just find there was
Yes.
this warrant?
They arrested me for something else. This popped up
And
when
then
I
found this.
was going to be let out.
All right. What was the charge in Kalamazoo?
A false charge of controlled substance, dangerous drugs. And I'm supposedly on the FBI list. Who knows why, but.
One common criticism often directed at people who identify as sovereign citizens is that they seem disconnected from how the legal system actually works. In this situation, the woman has already been arrested, yet she continues to argue as though she deserves special treatment. Her repeated interruptions of Judge Middleton and her dismissive tone only appear to be making matters worse. It is important to understand that interrupting or showing open disrespect in court can be considered contempt of court, which may result in additional penalties. Speaking over a judge or acting as though the law does not apply to you is unlikely to help your case and can seriously damage your standing in court. Instead of escalating the situation, acknowledging responsibility would likely be the wiser approach. It raises the question of whether she truly misunderstands the seriousness of her circumstances or believes that this strategy will somehow work in her favor. She even mentioned being on an FBI list, which further complicates her statements and suggests there may be confusion about the relevance of such claims.
All right. So is that, and then they were gonna bond you out. They found this warrant in St. Joe County.
Yep. This. And I need to get out of here as fast as possible because I'm trying to get my taxes paid on my house so I can start renovations.
Okay.
Before the 1st of March, definitely.
All right, very good. I'll set this matter for sentence and hopefully we can get Miss Ives here. The first day I have is February 21st.
And I have court in Kalamazoo on the 21st. Do I have to stay in jail till, this matter goes to court? I would think that since it's a misdemeanor, I wouldn't have to stay in jail.
You're mistaken. I'm not very happy with you. You blew off your sentencing date. You never called your lawyer. The complainant came twice. You're trying to bluster me to tell me that you already got sentenced and did a bunch of jail time. I
thought
did you a
bunch
favor
of
by
jail
letting
time.
you out of jail, and you promptly responded by.
I thought I did. My mistake.
Okay.
I just want to get the matter resolved, and I don't want to miss being able to get my property taken care of before March. And I don't want to miss my other court dates in Kalamazoo.
Fair enough.
Trying to keep a better schedule. Only can do that if, we can work together. Because this is only a misdemeanor. Not that that makes it any less important.
There we go. Your lawyer is set to be here next Tuesday.
Have to be here till
February
Tuesday?
20. Yes.
Really?
We also need to give notice to the complaining witness.
So I can't get because now I have a way to get here. Before I didn't have a way to get here.
Yes.
I don't understand why I couldn't be released. If I do have a way to get here, I know I have a way to get here. Before I did not.
Well, you do now, because you have no bond. I'm going to deal with you on Tuesday, and I'm going to decide at that time whether to let you out on Tuesday or give you the balance of 93 days in jail. So you might want to work on your attitude a little bit. I'll have your lawyer, Rhonda Ives, here at that time. We'll have the complainant here. I'm going out of my way to set this as soon as I can on a date that your attorney is already scheduled to be here. Just because you're strenuous in your statement doesn't mean it's correct. The bottom line is, I let you out of jail. You blew me off. You never showed up. You never called your lawyer. Your lawyer couldn't call you. I told you the date in the courtroom. I mailed the notice to the address that you gave me. You've been AWOL for 2.5 years. So we'll deal with this on Tuesday. No, this is it. I'll see you Tuesday at 9 o'clock.
If she even appears next time, I honestly doubt she will, although I could be mistaken. I will try to locate the second part of the video, so stay tuned for that. Still, her behavior comes across as extremely insincere. Yawning and seemingly attempting to mislead the judge right in front of him makes it look as though she is not taking the situation seriously at all. In reality, she may have far more significant concerns to focus on, but regardless, we have all seen people attempt to manipulate the system, and this case stands out as a striking example of denial. What are your thoughts on the entire court hearing? Do you believe she will appear at the next session? Or is this just the start of even greater consequences for her? If you found this discussion interesting, feel free to follow along for more similar content shared regularly. I truly appreciate you taking the time to watch and reflect. Thank you, and take care until next time.